Welcome back everyone to my channel. Um, in this video I'm going to be going over just one game that was played recently between Stockfish and Leela, two of the strongest chess bots we have right now in the world at chess. And um, just a quick disclaimer, this game is 105 moves long, so this will be the only uh, game in this video, but yeah, just a great game played by these two bots, and I always like going over these games because it just gives us a little sneak peek as to, just like a glimpse of how good these bots really are, and I don't know. I hope you guys enjoy these games as well. I always enjoy making them and going over these games as well. So, um, yeah. With that being said, let's get right into the game. All right. So we got Stockfish is playing with white and Leela is playing with black. And like I said, this game is 105 moves long, so buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. And I don't want to make this video super short, so we might go through it fairly quickly. So, Stockfish begins the game with e5. We have e6, d4. This is the French defense. We have d5, and this knight c3. This is, I believe, this is called the winnower variation of the French. We have bishop b4, e5, and now Leela plays b6. We have a3 and bishop back to f8, knight f3, and now we have c5, bishop g5, and bishop e7, h4, and h6, bishop f4, and out of the opening here, we kind of see a little bit of a close position, but Leela is threatening some pawn breaks, possibly like c takes on d4, and then the knight can get in, possibly. Yeah, it's just a very unusual and kind of a dynamic opening, I think. Queen d7, and now we have c3, kind of trying to anchor in the pawn there on d4. We have c4, just locking down now, and knight to f4. This is where the knights will really come in because bishops aren't great in close positions. As you see, especially Stockfish's dark squared bishop is quite bad here because it's blocked by all the dark squared pawns. Even the light squared bishop here for Stockfish is not good because now Leela's pawns are blocking it. We have knight a5, and now Leela can jump in there with the knight. We have g3, and now we have bishop b7 and bishop h3, bishop c6, and castles, and long castles by Leela. And now Stockfish goes h5, rook e8, and knight g2. So, yeah, Stockfish is just trying to reroute its knight here, and maybe go knight h4, and then I don't know. We'll see. King b7. Okay, so this is kind of an interesting move. Not really played at all, but by humans at least. By bots maybe all the time, I'm not sure. But as you see there, I put the evaluation bar, and it's growing quite steadily. Right now it is at, almost plus 1.5. Knight f8, h4. And now we have bishop takes and knight takes, and knight e7, f4, and as you see there, the evaluation is steadily growing for Stockfish. Even though its bishops are quite bad, we have g takes, and now g4, and knight back to c6, and g takes f5, and Leela giving up the pawn there. And Stockfish pushes it to f6, and now we have the knight jumping into f5. And this is only like the 30th move, so we still have 70 moves left, or 80, 70 moves left basically. f5, and now rook e2. And for the moment, Stockfish is up a pawn. So now we have rook f8 and bishop f2, and rook g8, and now rook e1. So you can see here that Stockfish is planning some kind of a large attack here, maybe taking the knight with the bishop and then pushing the pawn. That would be I guess, a good idea, I think. Rook e8, and now bishop g4, a5, and now bishop g3, rook takes, and queen takes. So clearly Leela is sensing some kind of an attack, so gives up the rook for the bishop. And now we have bishop e3 and rook d2. Rook f8 here, and rook g1, queen a4, and queen e2. And now Leela starts bringing in the king. King c6, bishop f2, king b7, kind of walking the king around there. Don't really know what's going on there. But now Stockfish is, I don't know, it's kind of funny when I say that, but it's rook gets in there at h7. Now we have queen e8 and rook e7. And now it's just kind of shuffling back and forth, even though Stockfish has its evaluation firmly planted. Plus 1.7. Bishop f2. And yeah, there's a lot of moves left, guys. We're only on like the 53rd move. So bishop f2. And now king a7 and rook g1. Queen g1. And queen b5 and bishop e3. And now we're just kind of moving back and forth here. Queen goes to b5, rook d2. Queen e8 and rook e2. This is almost looking like a draw a little bit because it's just so close, and I don't know. It's I was about to say it's equal material, but no, actually, Stockfish has a rook and a pawn for a knight, so it is not. It's up 3 points of material. Queen h8, and now queen g1 and bishop c2 and rook g8, queen h7. Now Stockfish trades here, and now we have a passed pawn for Stockfish, and Leela stops it, but now Stockfish is bringing in the other pawns, and there's a little bit of a scuffle over there by g7, h7 over there, and you see the evaluation is steadily climbing. Now it is up to plus 3.7. Queen f4, and now the king is being brought in. King d7, queen f6, to stop the king from coming in another square. Queen f6, bishop h7, and now we have bishop g5. King c8. The reason it went over there is because, if, I don't know, Leela would have played something like, I don't know, here. Then you could check the king, and Leela didn't want to have itself be checked, whatever. So anyway, king c8, and now we have king h4 and queen e8, and now we have a little bit of a scuffle over here, and then I don't know what happens over there, but that's interesting. And by the way, I haven't gone over this game myself, so I am seeing it for the first time as well as you are. So we can all look at it together. Also, now that white has won the bishop, now all of these pawns can be taken in order. Like from this one, like all these ones can be taken now, starting with that f7 one. Anyway, queen takes b2, and now queen c8 check, king a5, g8 queen, queen h2 check, king g5, queen g2 check, king h5, queen h3 check, king bishop f4, and now we have some shuffling going on, checking, Leela's checking, and yeah, let me back up there. I think I went too fast. So we have queen b7, king a5, bishop d8, and queen h2 check, king g5, queen d2 check, king f6, queen h6 check, king e7, queen g5 check, queen takes, That's interesting. Queen takes f5, and this is the 105th move, and Stockfish mates on the 105th move. So, yeah, very very closed and crazy here in the opening, or in the middle game, I should say. But Stockfish just keeps a steady advantage here, plus 1.6 here at move 70, and yeah, I mean, kind of crazy. Here it was really kind of a dynamic kind of game. It wasn't particularly close, I would say. It was just like very closed, which I guess this is what some of these bots like, is a kind of a close position. But yeah, I don't know, it's just sometimes it's just really fun to watch them, and just kind of marvel at these moves, because we know we'll never be as good as them. But I don't know, it's just fun sometimes to just go over these games. So yeah, I just wanted to make a quick little recap for you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed. And yeah, I don't have much more to say. Thanks for watching, and check out the recent videos on the channel, videos I made about my first chess tournament, and you can subscribe here, and YouTube suggests this video from my channel. And with that being said, yeah, I don't think there's much more to say, so I'm going to stop yapping, and I'll see you